Okay, dude. Thumbnail games on point. Yeah. It up to the world, like mentorship video. There's going to be another one coming out today, so we got a mentorship video coming out today. Keyboard, I had a meeting about the keyboard this morning. Absolutely like the best guys to work with. Absolutely, it's just so like spot on, bang up guys, like absolutely just the chillest dudes. They've got like the fattest opinions and they're just like the slickest talkers. Like they're really cool guys. If they're watching right now, they're gonna be like, oh cool, weirdest compliment I've ever received. The fattest dudes with the slickest talk. No, they're just really good guys. I really like the guy I work with for the keyboard. He's really neat. He's a fellow Canadian, so obviously like we've got the Canadian camaraderie, but just a really cool guy, man. Just like really chill to talk to, really cool, like just someone you could have a drink with and like shake their hand in real life and be like, hey man, what's up, dude? Yeah, just he's just such a super cool guy. Churches is okay. Yeah, Churches is not bad. That's more alt, but yeah. So I was working on the keyboard. Keyboard's going to be coming out soon. We're going to be able to start placing orders for the keyboard soon. We're finishing up the final details, so that's really exciting. Mentorship video coming out today. I'm going to have another announcement for people using the BitGet link coming out. There's another bonus I'm dropping for people. I'm working on it right now, where you're going to get some free money in your account, some free monies. Everybody loves free monies. So I'm working on a thing where you guys are going to get some free monies put to your account. Everybody who's used the link so far. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you're not trading on the link yet, trade on it, because you're going to get like a cool little bonus soon here. A nice little free deposit in your account. So yeah, make sure you guys are using the link and trading on it, because if you're not, you're going to miss out on that one. So just make sure. That's kind of the cool thing about the BitGet link, is I can just like kind of keep doing these things. So I'm gonna be constantly doing like kind of these drops and stuff. I got some big ones coming in the near future. So yeah, be sure you guys are trading on the BitGet link, because if you're not, I can't include you, and then you're gonna be like, oh well, how come I wasn't included? Because you weren't trading on the goddamn link, dude. That's why you weren't included. So chill out, trade on the link. Like, what do you want from me? Because I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I'm going to be doing like, well, I'm just going to, I don't want to make a big deal about it. Because the last thing I want people doing is creating like zombie accounts and doing like scalping. It's supposed to be for like our community, right? But it's cool if I don't care who makes an account, like spread your BitGet discount. Yeah, they're just fixing it, Sid. You're good. They're just swapping everybody over. It's a manual process. So, yeah. It's a manual process. So, they're just swapping it over. So, yeah. I don't care who uses the link. I want lots of people to use it. That's the thing. I want everybody to use the link because it's going to save them money. But then I kind of just want to be a little greedy and be like our community only. So, I need people in our community to be using the link like lots, because then I want to have a pretty good size giveaway. I'm going to be giving away some USDT soon. on a stream just for like kind of a special cool event. I'm going to be giving away like maybe $1,000 spots, like hits for a couple people, something like that, or 500 or something. I'm not sure yet, but just like trade on the link, guys. Trade, because if you don't, I can't include you in it. Guys and gals, change house in the future. Who says I haven't already? Regardless, I've got a few drops for everybody. I pulled off another little feat here with BitGet, so I got a few drops for everybody, and then to celebrate that, I've got some giveaways that I'm going to be doing with that too. So DXY, I don't know, maybe DXY today. I have it in my list. Hold on. It's been a while since I've done anything on DXY. Like, it's been a long time. Like the last time I did DXY was probably when it was like back here. I haven't looked at DXY for quite some time. Like, all this stuff is like all old teaching stuff, so you could just like delete that. It's not usable anymore. Purple and red dotted lines, it's been a long time since I've used that. Yeah, this is about right. Like, actually, I would have been analyzing down in here. Yeah, because on the DXY, we called this bottom, and that would have been like kind of going back for like over a year ago. It's been quite a while since I've analyzed DXY, and it hit one of my targets. I guess it's at one of my targets right now. I can maybe take a look at DXY today. No trades open currently. I am thinking about where I want to trade Bitcoin. Maybe we'll do DXY in a bit. I'm gonna just chill out for a few minutes, drink my coffee, and then we're gonna get into some like trade stuff. But still on my first coffee. Been back and forth between meetings all day. Yeah. We gotta listen to Kyoto one more time. Kyoto. This is such a good song. Kyoto. Last Train to Kyoto. So good. This is my jam right now. It's Kyoto. It's by a group called Coastal. The name of the song is called Thick Boy Rick. Can be have any Ricks in chat? Can name him Thick Boy Rick. Can we move on, please? We really don't need to be here on a stream. Jesus, dude. At least buy me a drink first, man. What is this conversation? Can we? I'm just gonna focus on Bitcoin, dude. 4 day trading videos outside of my content in my entire life on YouTube. Like, I think I watched like one person's life in the day thing a couple weeks ago because it just sounded weird. So I was like, okay, whatever. I have nothing to do. I've seen like snippets of like ICT videos, like the odd 2 or 3 videos here or there, because somebody's like, oh, what do you think about it? And people always bring up ICT, so I'm like, I don't know. And then I watch a few videos, I'm like, yeah, this guy sucks. No thanks, not for me. Doesn't seem very good in my opinion, but hey, it's just my opinion. I don't spend the time to actually make a real assessment. From what I saw, I didn't like it. It made no sense to me as someone who knows the science very well. A lot of the stuff he talked about made no sense to me. No, it's not that it didn't make sense. It was very incomplete and it was very basic. Didn't like it. It's not to say that his knowledge is basic. I just don't know about it enough. I saw like a minute or 2 here and there. I saw him using ranges and boxes and zones and marking incorrect levels. And I was like, I don't want to waste my time on this. It's complete crap. I don't look at any of this stuff. So when you guys mention these things, I don't know. I am solely here not to be in that space. I have no interest in like competing. If I got asked to be on a podcast, I considered it for a quick minute and I was like, no. There's like some big podcast that asked me to be coffee with day traders or something like that. They messaged me on Twitter and it was cool, and like nothing but respect for them too, for you know, not only doing their own platform but messaging me. It's just not my, it's just not in my ethos to it's not in my game to kind of be trying to steal, like capitalize on that audience. I am literally just here doing my thing, just trying to help people. That's where I fit. Everything else outside of it, like the game of influencers, I don't care, dude. You know what I mean? $100 rupees in the chat. Thanks, man. Thanks for the rupees, dude. Let's go, man. I don't watch like, yeah, I don't watch day trading stuff. For me, it's all a science, so the rest of it makes no difference to me. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't want to fall into that circle, nor do I want to start watching content because I don't want to be influenced in any way. I don't want to have like my opinion change, like, oh, look at how many views this person got on that video, maybe I should do something like that so I can get more views. I don't want to be influenced like that. I like my purity. I like the purity of what I do, and I wouldn't want to sacrifice that for anything. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to. And again, my thing is to just keep true to my work and just release that for people, like unfiltered, unaudited, uninfluenced, It's like people are mentioning these people in chat. I have no clue who you're talking about. I have no clue. I don't. So many people make such a big stink about ICT, and that's the only reason I know, because people used to come in the Twitch chat and be like, oh, what about ICT? What about this? What about that? Your stuff's so similar. I looked, I didn't like it. I just thought it was weird and incorrect, my opinion. You support for this community, love your vision, overgrowth of others for individual grade. Yep, absolutely. I just want to keep my stuff pure so I can just help my community the best way I know how. I can't go back to anything else because it all looks like BS. Yeah. Never watch your competition. I just don't want to feel gross either. I don't want to feel like, is that how I come across? I try to keep my stuff as authentic as I can. I don't want to look at someone else's content and be really turned off by it. And then that's like a big fear of mine, to watch somebody else's content and be like, is that how I'm coming across? Because I really don't like it. Really don't like how that human being looks. You know, for me, you know, representing myself in a way that I can be proud of is important to me. Going and standing at the edge of a cliff and screaming about Bitcoin and doing fancy tricks on a camera, I would look at that 6 months down the line, or my kids would look at that and they'd be like, Dad, what were you doing? I was like, I don't know. Anything I could for money. Literal YouTube. I don't think I can even say that. I'll get I'll get like TOS'd. Just, yeah. I just didn't want to be that. I just do my thing, and if it's good, it's good, and if it's not good, it's not good. It is what it is, man. Dudes and dudettes. But I think people... So we did bounce the 15, right? Like we bounced this 15. It wasn't back, it was front. We bounced the 15. So try to gain this 15 developing a 5-minute level, right? So this is already like gone, so that's fine. We've already hit this 5-2. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. I think we need to hit this. So I think you can maybe get a good trade around the break. I wonder if you can take this 3. Okay, let's turn the music off for a bit. Let's chill out without music. Or just something really... something just like a little more relaxed. Just something a little chiller today. Title of the song, Kyoto by Coastal. So good, man. Retrowave playlist, never. Boring market, a little bit right now. Hey, it's Jack. What's up, Jack? What's up, my dude? Huge trade, 20 Bitcoin? Yeah. 20 Bitcoin at 100x, yeah. Are you feeling today? Good, man. How you feeling? That's what Google's for, Tiberius. You want a quick pitch? Go to Google, man. I'm not a Q&A booth, dude. Go to Google. Can you get BitGet to make the order lines move for browser users? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, because this is a browser. What do you mean? Order line move for browser users? The order line does move. I was doing this on browser. You just have to click the 3 dots to do it right here. You just have to click the dots. I'm on browser right now, dude. Stop losses are movable. They're working with it. They've got it kind of being tested right now. So some users, they have that option open, some don't. One life-changing book, what would it be? Be Brave, Not Perfect. Huge trade, 20 Bitcoin. How much money is that? Like 200K? We're gonna go look at some bigger targets here in a few moments. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm gonna quickly go away for a minute. Because of the size of this order, I'm going to take it off in case of a flash dump, but I will put it right back up. It's pretty easy. It's already queued in. It's already queued in. It's pretty easy. So just in case of a flash dump, will I get a water? Because it is a 20 Bitcoin order. That's a, you know, getting into a larger amount on 100x. I'm gonna get some, take a drink real quick. Oh my God, I'm tired. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, everybody. Give me like 2 minutes. Did I forget to mute my mic? I did. That's okay. Okay. Catch up on chat, then we're going to find targets, shorts, and longs. Don't put bad music on the water. Okay. I think this is a little risky. Honestly think this is a little risky for 20 Bitcoin, but maybe we should go lower. But it's not that big of a difference in price. No, it's not worth going any lower on this level. I think this is risky, but if it holds, it's a good trade. So 20 Bitcoin turns into 40. You know what I mean? Anybody know where I can find how I'm registered under Cotton's link, please? There's no like way. You should just, you know, like if you signed up your account with a link, you should be good. Yeah, I've only ever used one link, so if you've signed up with it, you're good. There's not like multiple links, there's just one link. If you're unsure, you could always just make a brand new account. This is a 3-minute level, right now? That's that 3-minute level getting hit. I was considering this, but I don't like it, to be honest. I don't think it'll hold. If anything, you'd be going more for like this origin rates, that 5-minute. If anything, you'd be more like going for this. But I don't like the 3-minute level. If it holds, c'est la vie. Great job for it. Nice job, 3-minute level. But it feels too risky. The 3-minute is just, it's too risky. If it holds the move, great for it. That's fantastic, dude. I'm happy you held the move. And if people want to take this 3-minute level, too risky for me. I think this 1 hour can stabilize the move. I think it's also risky. I think I'd much rather set a trade down here, but I also don't want to wait till I'm 89 years old to take my first trade of the day. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Kind of just want to trade today. Okay, 3-minute level. Let's not do this, okay? This music is too calming. It's putting me to sleep. Hmm. 100x, yeah. So this is 20 Bitcoin on 100x. I only trade 100x. I don't do anything else. Just purchase the book you recommended. It's a good book, man. Be Brave, Not Perfect changed my life and a lot of other people's lives. It's not bad music. It's just way too chill. You know what we can do to make it not chill? Just pound the volume. Just make it compete. Here we go. There we go. I like 100x. Yeah, what if there's like a big drop and I forgot to turn it like a big bass drop right now? Okay, thank God, get us out of that music, please. Something else. And this level needs to break. We don't want to just sit here all day and this is level 2 and it just sits here. No. Oh, nice, dude. Some moonshine bottle music. Let's go. Bitcoin held its level. I go outside pretty much every day, yeah. Okay, 3 minute. Let's look at targets on the top side while we do this anyways, because we've got to have some clarity of what we're doing with this move. Obviously, you've got hour to hour right here, right? Like you've got this to this. So you've got like 100% move. But if you're creating an origin here and you've already got trend in play, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of looks dumpy. Kind of looks like we're gonna go back down to this. Is this 3 minute level really holding, dude? All because it's like the open candle to the hourly. Like, can you screw off and not hold? So you're going up to like here, right? Like that's your next target is like here. Nope. Not true. Fake news. So you're actually going to hold this 3-5 and make a new one. Come on, man. Yeah. So it was the 3 minute level. God damn it, dude. So our hourly level is no good anymore. God damn it. It means you would have made $10, not 500. That'd be crazy, though. Orange is a 5 minute. I don't like any of the targets on top right now, honestly. I don't really like anything that we have on the top side of this chart. I like this and that's it. I like this as a target. What is that, the hourly reverse? I really don't think you can, like the hourly reverse is already tested too. Like look at how perfectly that's tested. Creates trend, that's hourly reverse. Straightforward. Create trend, that's the hourly reverse. There's no good targets on this thing. Like literally none. Maybe this. And again, not really. Maybe this. I think this is a short target. Looks good. I don't even think you can get to trend here. SMC is garbage. Just another flash in the pan. Hot word for people to cling on to who are stupid. I wouldn't take the 4-hour reverse here. I would not be looking at that. I don't use indicators. Only a raw science, dude. Damn, this 3-minute level is the actual level. That's kind of crappy. Like, as if this 3-minute holds, dude. I was not expecting that to hold. Indicators are useless. Use them if you want to lose money. I mean, I'm not convinced that this is breaking up to target yet, but it sure does look good. I used to use VWAP. No, I didn't. What are you talking about, Joey Bangs? When have you ever seen me use VWAP? Literally when? Don't be brain dead, dude. Don't try to do like takes for content, dude. Don't make me turn you into a no old vids. Your brain sucks. If you want to be a content generator for the channel, then just keep it up, dude. I can turn you into a content generator, dude. I can turn you into like a fucking AI generated content. That's it, dude. Like every comment you make can be content for me. So if that's all you're here for, great, man. MACD is useless. I've never used MACD. Never used any indicator. I have volume on sometimes, or like EMAs to scan, but or like MAs, not EMAs, but MAs. It was just a very like one video to show the point of an MA. Other than that, nothing. That's all in the Discord. What does your color levels mean? But quick rundown is orange is 5, green is 15, blue is hourly, white is 1 minute, 4 hour is yellow, daily is red. This should be a different color too. I have to change it. This should be pink, not red. Pink is usually my 3. What the hell is lambda? Dude, Bitcoin is moving slow right now. I just want to get a target here, but I do think this is a good target for the day. Like this region in here, you've got the like 1 hour reverse, which is already hit, but that's fine. It can go there again. Like, I mean, you could go deeper in the range up here back to this trend, but I really don't think so this time. Like, I think you're going to stop here and you're going to move down a little bit, maybe down to this 15-minute trend cross here, like cross trend or deep dive trend, and then move back up. Next BFE2 is not going to be for a while. Right now I'm releasing mentorship videos. I'm so surprised this actually develops here. That's so crazy. So how much is it off this 3-minute level so far? Already 50%. That's so crazy, man. 50% already off this crappy little 3-minute. That's so crazy. Got 21 points off ES today. Nice, dude. Right on, man. I can't, like, I'm so surprised this 3-minute holds it. Ugh. Opinion on the markets being fractal. My opinion on that is I think you got sold one too many terms. I think you subscribed to one too many terms along the way and you've gotten sold one too many things that didn't make sense. That's what I think about that. Anybody who comes in here with like terms that I don't use, I'm not gonna hear any of it. No, it's fine. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind helping people. That's fine. I don't mind when people come in here with like random terms like, oh, what do you think about this? It's just like, I'm just gonna give you a stupid answer, but that's just because that's how I am. I like to have like good productive conversations about like how trading works, but yeah, when it's things like, what do you think about fractal? Like, what kind of answer are you looking for? Because it just feels like one of those things where somebody's asking, and I'm not picking on the guy who said fractal. Like, let's just get that clear. Like, I'm not picking on the guy who said fractal. But typically when people ask that kind of question, like it's like confirmation bias. They want you might be dumb then? Yeah, sure, dude. You come in here asking for my opinion and I'm dumb because I disagree with you. Yeah, good brain, dude. You're a fucking high level human being to the max. Somebody doesn't agree with you, they're auto dumb, dude. Your opinion must be like fucking sigma delta level 1 million. Like, so stupid. People come in here and they're like, what's your opinion on the markets being fractal? They just want you to tell them exactly what they already have in their head because they're just like so fried out already. They're grasping for confirmation from other people because they really can't tell themselves. They have no idea how to discern that information on their own. Like, their IQ doesn't reach that level where they can say like, oh, a market is fractal. What does the word fractal mean? Oh, does that mean the market is fractal? Like, are you asking scholastically? Like, do we need to Google the term fractal? Or are we talking about the way your brain interprets it, which is fucking worms and gummy bears? Like, what are you looking for? And then I'm the dumb one because I don't tell you exactly what you want to hear. You realize how egotistical you sound? You have any idea? Like, do people run away from a room when you enter? Because I kind of feel like that's how you are. Like, if you're gonna come into like a public forum and then call someone dumb because they don't tell you what you want to hear, like, it's echo chambers, right? Like, you're basically walking ashes. Like, you're already a living fossil, dude. Your brain's done. Like, what's the point? How can you answer my question if you don't know what fractal means? Who said I don't know what it means? Who said that? You assumed that. See, another thing, you just assumed that I didn't know what it means. So whatever I said, you didn't even hear what I said. You just heard that it wasn't the exact words that you wanted to hear, so you made up the rest all on your own. I never said I don't know what fractal is. I said I think you subscribe to one too many terms. See what I mean? Like, you're one of those people. Your comeback was like, your comeback was making up words that I never said. It's not a fair argument. Like, I'm arguing with a rock. Fucking rock with legs. Like, I'm literally arguing with a rock right now. I think Inuke said it the best. Like, have you ever argued with a vegetable in real life? Well, you have now. Fucking potato. You're like, what do you want, dude? A Sebastian moment for sure, dude. I want to hear Sebastian's. Hold on. How can you answer my question? I did answer your question. I need more from Sebastian. Then if it's fractal, it must have a shape. I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're a rock with legs. I don't know what to tell you other than that, dude. Maybe go find some fractal rocks, make them your friends. Okay, rock brain culture. Jesus, dude. The sign says it all. Tondi takes. For sure, man. Props for arguing and focusing on the chart. Yeah. I just want to hear more from Sebastian. Is this so much to ask for, dude? I just want to see his next, like... I want to see his next input. I just want to see the name. That'll satisfy me. I just want to see his name pop up in chat again. I don't care what he says. I just need to see his name to know that he's still here thinking about things. I'm literally staring at chat waiting for him to type. You made 50 on that 3? That's sick, man. I wish I was in that 3. I didn't take it. We get the science on how to roast people and the thumbnails too. He is still here. Of course he's still here. He's just thinking about what to say. He's probably Googling all sorts of things like, fractal nature in day trading charts means that things, well, like he's just going to come back with this big thing that nobody cares about. And he's just going to waste his time and just, I would say he'd waste his brain power, but there's nothing left to waste there. So it's more just his time that he's wasting. IQ's not existent, so it's not brain power he's wasting. Anytime anybody acts like a complete rock, we call it a, yeah. My ass is fractal? Oh man, that's hot. Deal with the NSFW takes. He gave me new content. Yeah, he's going on a TikTok. Sebastian's going on a TikTok for sure. Sebastian will live on through TikToks, don't worry. He will definitely be like a top watch TikTok dude. He'll live on. Sebastian will never die. What did you miss? You were busy printing. Good job, Kardik. Listen, the thing is, I roast a lot of people because I have fun doing it. Okay, I have fun. I get bored with just charting, so I have fun doing it. Like, look, Jack is still here. Jack's a good sport, right? Make chat Jack again. Like, dude, Jack is still here. Jack's a G. He's one of us now. He came in a Sebastian and he left a Jack. That's gonna be the new thing. He came in as a Sebastian. He was born a Sebastian. And we helped him. We evolved him into a Jack. Like, Jack is still here. Jack is chill. Jack's on the Cantoneer path now, dude. He's like, you know, my title is zero Delta blood left. That's it, man. There's 0 Delta blood left in his DNA now. We've purged Jack. Dude, Bitcoin, come on, man. We got to do something. Like, I'm starting to get itchy. Like, we got to do something. Like, this is ridiculously slow. Spiderweb cotton candy. Yeah. Charts don't care about feelings. Exactly, Tiberius. Exactly, dude. Yes, man. Jack is sussy. Jack's always been sussy, dude. So what are we doing with this chart now, chat? I mean, okay, fine. We're hitting the 5 here. There's no 15-minute levels to gain. You're just kind of like 15 to 15. Like, this is so boring, man. Like, this is where you don't want to be, because all the nice action happened this morning, and then now we're like stabilizing a range to see where we're gonna go. But I do think we are moving down a little bit here. Can we hit the 1 hour reverse? We can talk about this. Like, what I like about the 1 hour reverse here is that we kind of have it as a floating level against the origin because we did go above the origin. And now if we hit this, we can make trend. Like we can create that like kind of interior trend off of that on the hourly. It's a shame we didn't create it here. But we don't have distribution to distribution, so we didn't. And we can use the 15 and that's fine. So you could do it like this and you can go to this. But I do think like eventually you're just going to get to the spot where you know, like we're not that far away from that. We're like an hour or two away from like hitting this area right here. So as the day's going on today, you've got like everything from like 5 p.m. covered tonight from like about an hour or two from now, like an hour and a half. So like it might take us an hour to like kind of do this and then go here. And then you have all of the interior range trend here to here supporting it. You have the whole entire range trend supporting it. So you can hit the reverse level, deep dive to trend, go back up. You can hit kind of both at the same time. You can go past trend, hit this reverse level, see if it holds, kind of does this thing, goes out here, does that, and then comes back again. And then you can create your hourly trend off of something like that. So like it's a really nice spot to take a trade. You do have your range trend after moving up and creating the floating level. Like you did go above this ladder point here. So you do have the floating level here. It did go through. So now it can support as a reverse, and the reverse creates the interior trend that you need to kind of continuously go against the trend on the top side. Oh, sorry guys. That's just the GateX site, just cycling through windows. Yeah, so like I do like this hourly. Like I've got a 20 Bitcoin order here set on this hourly. Again, this is 100x, so it's no joke. Like this is a huge goddamn trade, right? Like that's 20 BTC on 100x. So it's a big trade. It's a big trade. But like, you know, the thing is that it's gonna take a while to get there, right? Like this 3-minute level we needed to have that happen a lot faster. Like we needed this not to hold and break the range, and we need to come back and test this now. The thing I don't like about this is you're starting to create interior ranges here. Like you've got this interior range off the 3-minute level. You've got the 15 being hit on this side. Like if this interior range breaks, is it going to fuel an attack down to a lower level? And we won't be able to tell that yet until we see what kind of higher time frames are developed here. Like I don't think, so we can never really develop a 4, right? Like I guess if we stayed here for the next, I don't know, 80 million hours, we can develop a 1. So like say you have like a 1 hour level here, and then you start getting under this, right? Like how long is that from now? 37 minutes. I think that's not reasonable either. I think right now you're more at like this 5-minute combo level kind of thing here. Like you've hit this 5-minute level, you call that the 5. You can also look for the 3. So if you really wanted to go 3 to 3, you could. 3 to 3 is a scenario where the range trend gets supported, but that's a pretty low time frame range trend. So I don't really know how much you're going to want to use this like interior range trend here. So I don't necessarily know if I like playing trend here, but I do like playing the 3 maybe. Like, should you scalp this 3? No. You know why you don't scalp this 3? Because it couldn't even kind of come up and stabilize against some kind of higher origin. Like if it could have come up and tested some other level, like reverse this, or like obviously we've already tested this, you know, this 5 here. So like if you could have reversed this maybe, well you did, but then the problem is you went here. So now you'd be here, which you tested, which is fine. There's no like larger test here. There's no larger, actually there is no levels to test on a larger time frame. So I guess you're using interior ranges here to decide 3 to that, and if that holds it down, but you still don't have any origins. Like it's not a great trade, and I wouldn't use this either. It's just not a great trade. So you did hit this 1 minute, so you are at that 1 minute right there. So here's next. You haven't hit this. You have tested backside, which is higher time frame. But you can go here, and if you go there, isn't it the 15 that you're breaking, or is it the 5? It's the same thing as that 5 reverse. So you can go there. You can reverse here to there and create something here to support the larger move down. Yeah, you can do that. Right now, you're just deciding if you want to long. Is it worth it? So if you long the 15, I don't think you'd ever long this 15. Not worth it for 50% risk. 70%. I don't think it's worth it. 67% is your kind of cap in this. I don't think it's worth it. It's just a really ugly range to be in because it's so small. It's so small. Maybe a short right here is worth it. Like if you get to this level, a short is definitely worth it because there's no origins you can really create here unless you blasted past this and then pulled back. But like, is that even anything here? Yeah, it is. So like what, you blast this up to like this here and then pull back here. Any 15? No. Well, you have this, which wouldn't be It depends how high it goes. It depends how far it goes past this 15-minute, I suppose. I don't like the 15. Maybe this 3. Maybe chat, if you want to take the scalp on the 3. I like this level because if it holds, it's a much larger move up. So if I'm going to play 20 Bitcoin on a trade, I'm not going to play it on something that has a 70% profit cap. Like if I played this level, it would be for like maybe 8 to 10 Bitcoin, maybe. Not 20. Not 20. 20 Bitcoin's way too big for this little trade. The risk, the amount of money you lose versus what you make is just not worth it. I would go for like a lower leverage here. Sorry, same leverage, lower amount of money. I don't use hedge because I use limit orders. Hedging is pretty expensive. If you want to hedge on a limit order, sure, but patience is in this market macro is key. Patience is always key. It's not just this macro, it's always key. I've learned more here in 3 days than I've learned listening to other YouTubers shilling their bags and bragging about themselves in a year. I love this channel. It's just about education here, man. The whole mindset here is just about like education and freeing people. I've reverse engineered these markets for a decade, dude. I just want to share it with the world. I just want to free people. I just want to help others succeed. So I just do what I can for educational content. So yeah, Tiberius, that's amazing, man. I'm super happy about that. So 3-minute level supports. So you've got 3-minute level trailing to 3-minute level. I don't know if I like the 3-minute level. I mean, okay, fine. So you play the 3-minute level and you're up to the interior range. So is it worth it if you can get to this range here? And you're talking about 140% now. So you're talking about, you know, close to 8K in profits. 120 BTC, you're talking about 8K in profits. So $8,000, and your risk is going to be about 25%. And then if it deep dives that level, you're close to liquidation. Jesus, that's risky. I honestly still like the hourly reverse because if it holds, it's going after a much bigger target up top. So now you're in like a 300% scenario. Now you're like talking about like a $15,000, $20,000 profit trade. Sebastian installed his life and stopped trading. To be honest, Cotton is the most accurate I've seen so far with his trend lines. My trends are very different. They're distribution to distribution. Everything I do is back-ended off of science, so that I created. Like, for example, a distribution candle on the bottom side is an identical mirror on the top side. So like the thing about day trading, if it is truly a science, if it is run by data points, the 20 Bitcoin order, it's right here. You know, there's like the price and the amount right there. So the thing about it, like day trading, is if it is a science, the colors of the candle shouldn't matter, right? Because it just represents data points and like a logical flow of math and time, right? And time has a mathematical value. So there's like a lot of theories used in day trading that were deep set embedded by chart scientists many years ago, going back to the charts for like 200 years. So the reason you see my trend line so accurate is because I use distribution to distribution on the bottom side and accumulation to accumulation on the top side, because they're the exact opposites of each other. But being on the opposite side of the chart makes them the same as each other, right? So like if you were to have trend line like this, you'd go to the accumulation candle, and you wouldn't just go here on a 1 minute time frame. You'd go from highest time frame down because time decycles in the markets. So in theory, your trend line would be like this, 15 minute to 15 minute. This actually would also be, you know, a component of this trend here. So, oh, these are 5 minute trends, right? So like, there's just a very specific flow of the way I do things, like distribution to distribution, accumulation to accumulation, because that makes them equal in value. It's not about just marking the highest points, because that would be a false reading, right? You would have to have the same candle architecture on either side, making it the exact same. But if you're on the bottom side, it would have to be distribution to distribution, which would mean on the top, it would have to be accumulation to accumulation. What do I look for before entering a trade? I like to, because I trade such a big amount of money on every trade, I like to weigh the risk of how much it's going to cost me if I get liquidated on that trade, and how much, like I often play something like this. Like I'll have a conglomeration of levels like this, and I'll say, okay, if I enter this level, that means if it goes down here, I'm negative X amount of percent, which means it has to regain this level. And if it regains this level by this holding, it means a certain thing for the charts. But if it goes back and tests this level, that data represents something completely different than testing this level. Or this is a 15-minute level, it's creating a different architecture in the charts. It's creating 15-minute trails. So then I would go and say, okay, well, there's no 15-minute levels that were on set back here, but we do have 15-minute trends. So if that's the case, then that means that if this holds this 15-minute trend, so this rate here would be accurate in the future. But as you can see, it's not really an accurate trend because your price is kind of already going through that. Like if you were to go to a lower time frame now, you could already see that by even getting to that point, you're already breaking trend. So it doesn't make sense to use that, right? There's a flow of logic there that doesn't make sense. So then I would go and say, okay, well, 5-minute charts is not a 5-minute level there. It's actually, I believe, well, there is actually a 5-minute level here. There is. So let's just move this to here. So that's a 5-minute level right there. So then you would say, okay, like 5-minute level. Oh, screw off, dude. You would say 5-minute level here to here. Can that support the charts? It's kind of already breaking trend again, but at least it can hard close over it. It's not as bad as the other one. So you've got your 5-minute level there. Would I take that? No, probably not. I don't care that it bounced right now. Still doesn't make sense. I would look more interior range wise like this, which also supports this 3-minute level getting hit, which can have this 3-minute level as a target. So you can deep dive there, hit this as the reverse to create the 3-minute architecture, which also creates your 5-minute interior range trend. So then I would look more towards trend. So whenever I take a trade like this, I weigh and value what's happening currently as the architecture of the chart. I call it comparative analysis, a term I invented, because you're comparing the events of the chart to make the correct decision, right? And then I'm sitting here saying, okay, well, there's a 5-minute hold level that held this on the top. So I would be more looking at a 5-minute hold level now holding it on the bottom. Maybe we did test this, the 3, and now we're going towards this 5-minute level. So you have two options here. You can trade the 3-minute trail of levels, which is your 3-minute here that got hit there, or a 5-minute as a reverse here. Because it did hit this 5-minute, I would be looking more for the 5-minute entry. So then I would go here and I would say, this is probably the better trade right here to take out of the two. And as long as it doesn't break trend. So now I can play this 5-minute level back up against trend. So then if I was to take a 100x trade here on this 5-minute level, I could say, okay, it can go back, break below trend. And I can, if it does break below trend, at least when it back tests this level here, I can get out limit break even, because 100x trading is pretty tough, right? Like it's not, there's like a lot of factors I look at. Every single trade is different, but I do like to use like a pretty heavy set of knowledge to make those decisions the best quality they can be. And even I don't think this range is really going to hold, to be honest. So I'm not actually taking any of these trades. I think if the hourly holds, it represents something very specific. So I think if the hourly holds, it represents starting what could possibly be the breaking of an accumulation cycle moving up. But we're going to see. At least it can come to trend. So I think you can at least do some kind of Pandora's box range to range here. But then that's a good trade. It's a nice little scalp. That's $9,500 in profits for my trading size. So $9,500 profit for that one trade. So it's good. This trade makes sense. You'd have less hair than me, dude. If you have more hair than me, you're just like purely like God level. Cause like I have an okay set of hair. I don't have like, okay, I don't have Bollywood hair, but I've got good hair. It might not be Bollywood good, but it's good. You got a whole university worth of content on your channel. Yeah, I mean, I spent 11 years in university, right? Like I'm a good thinking human being. I'm not some schlepper who's just putting random stuff out there to just put out there. Like I spent 11 years in university. I reverse engineered this stuff over like a decade, right? Like I've been here since 2012. It's not like I'm just randomly putting up crap that I like to talk about. It's like I back tested it and I've worked with it for 12, 13 years now. Ain't no schlepper, dude. Whatever that means. What do you think about buy or sell confirmation candle hold levels? I don't know what that means. No idea, dude. It's the 5-minute level holding. So then it's creating that 5-minute trail. So the range trend, the 5-minute range trend is going to control the move now. If it holds this is not confirmed yet. You've got to get over top your hold level, which will be here. So it's just Pandora's boxing between fives. God, what a crappy little range to play. It's just not worth the risk. Double bottom. I don't like using that kind of stuff. Double bottom. That's like an origin level from somewhere. A lot of this is covered in level 5 material that I create. Yep, absolutely. Last time I closed a trade in a loss. I can tell you, hold on. July 14th, I think. July 14th, July 15th kind of thing. It's been a while. Usually it's all green on my books. I think there was a trade or two in there that I lost like maybe $70, but nothing major given my account sizing. And the trade on July 14th that I lost was I think 1,500, which again, nothing major given my sizing, but like I had to take like a 30% loss on a trade on a, it's not like a 30% account loss. I only trade with like one position size. So it was like 30% of that position. So it was not bad. This is a custom code that I have. Just like if you're going to notice, like you see the time frames up at the top here, I have a day trading keyboard that I have that I'm going to be releasing to the public in the near future. I don't know if you can't really see this. Hold on. You yank this cord a bit here. I have a day trading keyboard. You can't even see it, dude. What's the point? I'll bring it up on screen. Screw it. I have like a turn wheel, for example. Like I can change time frames without going up there and changing time frames because I have like a turn wheel on my. Here, you know what? I'll show it on screen. Hold on. I can show this on screen. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I have a day trading keyboard coming out. So this turn wheel right here, I use this to change time frames, and then I have all these buttons keyed to like different quick commands and stuff like that. And there's a scroll wheel here that there's like a scroll wheel here that does like zooming stuff. This one here changes time frames, like you turn it left and right, changes time frames. It's all custom coded. It's all like obviously my icons, my logos and everything on this. And then there's like a bunch of functionality down here, like invert charts, levels, auto time frames, blind replayer mode, just like a bunch of stuff I really wanted to see added to, like I wanted to make it a speed charting keyboard, right? So that's going to be coming out soon for people. Told you this 5 wasn't going to hold. Like this is decent. This to this is like a decent trade in here. Like you're in a pretty good trade range right here. And I could see it like stopping where it is because it's laddering off this part of the move. So I could see like a little bit of a bounce here. That's perfectly fine too. You're within $2 of the level. That's perfectly fine too because it could just ladder an interior component, right? So that's perfectly fine. At this point though, I think I would more be... How much did the keyboard cost? I'm not sure yet. I don't really make any money on it. It's just a pet project for me. I thought it was pretty cool. So did you reverse this 1 down here or something? Reverse the 1? Nah, it's not. I don't think you're stopping yet. We got to look for different time frames. I think you're still moving down. Maybe here actually might be a little smarter now at this point. Like you've already back tested that. You've got origin there. Yeah, like right here is decent. Wait, what is this? This is the 3-minute reverse. So you got the 5-minute hitting right now. Is a 5 gonna hold? Like which level holds here tells you a lot of information. So that was our first target, this 5-minute level. So that's perfect. That gets hit. That's kind of what we were thinking, right? 5-minute bounce. 3 minutes are a little closer to trend. Yeah, our first target was hit. So that's fine. Like pretty decent. First target hit like, I don't know, basically to the cent. Oh, maybe it is going to go after that 3. It's still holding this 5. Maybe it will go after that 3. Put that 3 back up. I mean, it's holding this 5 nicely. So it failed to gain its 1 minute level. Like that's really bad. That's really bad actually, when you fail to gain that 1 minute level like that. Like you need to get above this to create a hold level, right? Like that's why it's stopping there. You need to use this as a hold level in the future. Like you're bouncing this 5 right now. I don't think this is like, maybe you can hit that. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, right? Like going for that hourly. We're still quite a bit away from our target. So it's going for that. That's that deeper part of that trade, right? What was this? I have it marked as blue. Again, like there's a reason why I have my trade down here and not up there. So tried to hold the 5 minute level, failed. Attempted to hit that 5 minute level, tried to gain the 1. It couldn't gain the 1. Yeah, now it's dumping. Good. All going to plan. Good. Get rid of those. Trend isn't going to be intact anymore. This was a possible 5 minute origin. I don't know why I colored the wrong color. I got some time frame stuff going on. Actually, this is still in play. This is still in play right now. You can regain this. So what, you hit the, yeah, no, it's fine. It can hold that, but yeah, no, you're more like down here. If it holds this, it's good, but so this is that 15 minute, right? 15 minute. Gotta get ready to manage my trade on the other screen. It's getting close, but it's holding this 15 right now. It's getting close. Here we go. We're gonna go to trend. Trend is at 72. Don't stop now. Don't you dare stop now, dude. Don't. I'm so close to getting filled, dude. Don't. Dude. Hold the level now. All you gotta do is hold the level. It's kind of holding, but not really greatly. Kind of holding. Okay, I just got filled. It's kind of holding. I might just exit. I don't really like the way it looks. It's kind of holding, but not really. Kind of looks like kind of flash dumpy. Not looking at chat right now. I'm paying attention to the level to see if it could create a hold off this hourly reverse. Come on. Chat, this looks really bad. I might just exit. Like, so far we're good, but it looks really bad. Like, we're in profits, like $300-400 of profit so far. I'm gonna bring this up on my screen quick, but I have to manage both sides of this thing. So, yeah, like we're in profit so far, but I need to manage this. So if the trade stabilizes, I don't mind bringing this up on the screen, but like I need to manage this. It's a big position. Like you're talking about 20 Bitcoin on 100x. So, okay. So where are we going with this trade? I gotta start focusing here. Okay. Okay, so hourly reverse is holding. Good. So we've created that. We've established that. We've got kind of like this little interior trend that could be like a 1 minute trigger. We can use that for the interim. We've got this, we've got backside. We've got to find polarity in this move. Where this move was polarized to break. That would be like this. Which means that you will test this first. So is this worth profit taking? We're talking about 2K profits here. So far we're up 800. I don't like the trade though. I might move my target down. It just doesn't look like it's going to hold, but we are up like somewhere like 600 to 800, something like that. I guess we have to give it a few minutes to see what's gonna happen. You're not really back testing any targets yet. You're also needing to kind of gain some interior pieces here. No, it looks good. It looks okay. This will be our trigger point on the trade. If we lose this, we'll get out of the trade. We're good. We're good. We can stay in this for a little bit here. I'm gonna quickly peek over on chat. So this is where you really don't want to start seeing backside valleys get created. Yeah, this is really where you're going to see that dump. So, okay, good. We've tested the level, the reverse. We've got our trigger. So we can close this soon if we don't start gaining the move here. We can close this pretty soon. But we did backtest one of our 2 trigger points, which is perfect. Now we're moving up off it. Good. Good. Looks good. This looks like this is going to be another like little print machine here. So far up 1100. This will try to gain a move here. Really next is here. So if you're taking profits, right there's a pretty good spot. What is that, 63? Yeah, it's a pretty decent spot. I'm looking to get filled right here. Oh, half my position is filled. Oh, good. We're out. Nice little profit. I'm sure it's going to move up quite a bit more, but booked a $1,200 profit. I'm sure it's going to move up more, but maybe I'll get the rebuy instead. So booked a nice $1,200 profit on that, 1171. I'm sure it's moving up much more. Like this is kind of your aim at your target, but you know, I took this as my aim at target for profit take. So that's fine. I might try to get the rebuy in the hourly now. I don't really think you have any call to take trends here. Like this is exactly what you want to do. You want to take your first scalp. Now you want to play some kind of interior trigger point. So we can't actually take a rebuy on this yet. So your choice would have been to either stay in this trade long-term, which because you can't create any kind of interior component to actually create a rebuy off of, this could move up because of that. But this is going to be your first profit take, right? Like especially on trading 100x, like look how easy I just made $1,200. Like it's not, you know, it's not a big deal. And it's not like I'm booking losses. Like it's just, that's it, right? Like it's just a good spot to take your first profit take. And then if it can stabilize, now you can start to look at, okay, where can this thing stabilize? Like obviously this is it right here. So you're going to have to create some kind of trend now off of the retesting of this. And I don't think you can actually take the rebuy retest on this. So you can now start to set up your second trade on this. And where do you set up your second trade? I don't think it's clear yet. I actually think you're going to move up before you set up your second trade. So I actually think you're going to hit one of your next 2 targets. But hitting this was a big moment. Hitting this allowed us to stay in the trade because when this is starting to move up like this and you get kind of close to a target, this actually moved down. This went to about here. This actually didn't move up after this. This went straight up and then it back tested this. This touch right here on our trigger point allows us to stay in the trade to take that first exit. Now you have to wait to see where the rebuy is. So we're not there yet. There is nothing to create. You could. What else can you do here? Sorry, I'm not really paying attention to chat. I get you guys have questions right now, but I can't really answer. I'm really just wanting to get into a second trade because if this holds, it's going to be a bigger trade. I really think this was a premature exit because I do think you can move up past this, but $1,200 in a few minutes, I don't really care. Doesn't matter where it goes when you can do that. It doesn't matter. I'd rather get the rebuy, play it safe than risk a $1,200 profit. Good. Lose this. Okay, there we go. We can find trend. 5-minute interior trend. So you can actually get another rebuy here. You might want to use the 3-minute trend actually. 3-minute trend tries to gain this, can't, stays above that. That's the origin level. Yeah, you can use trend. You can use trend. So we'll try to gain this, and if it does, we can use trend. Okay, I got a few minutes to catch up on chat here. Nice little profit booked. Okay. Yeah, nice profit booked. Just for anybody who missed it. Full focus mode, not looking at chat at all. What sussy level did we just bounce? What do you mean sussy level? I did it all live. See, I told you it'll go down. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm not taking my next trade. I'm not even prepared. I go to look at chat, this thing dumps. Okay, dude. Well, whatever. I guess it's good that I didn't take the trade. I would probably, if I was in this from, I would get it. I would be getting out right now. I'd be getting out break even in this scenario. I told you, it looks like it's about to dump when it does that. I think now you need to, I'm not even touching this thing yet. I'm good. I'm happy. I want to catch up on chat. Oh my God, the stream's been on for an hour and 40 minutes. I didn't even realize. Jesus. Okay, cool. But I want to catch up on chat and then I'll look for the next trade. That's a great thing about trading when you know how to do it with like science and data points. You don't have to really, like, you don't care. Like you just make your money, walk away, take a break, go back, rinse, repeat. Like it's not like, you know, now at this point, maybe we are hitting that lower target now. Maybe we are hitting that lower target. So obviously you're just like this lower time frame, right? Like that's fine. Even, yeah, don't touch it. Like, okay, fine. You could take trend if you want, but I don't know. It's risky. For sure, you can take trend, right? But I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I don't care how perfect it gets tested. That's great. If you took the re there, grats. You're in a nice little, what looks like it could be like a little pumpy here, but I'm just happy I booked my profits there because I'd be really annoyed if I didn't. And I'd be sitting here with my fingers crossed. Telling me 10 times now and get nothing. I'm just dumb. You have to open up your DMs. It'll tell you, it'll verify by sending you a DM to verify. Yeah, so that was a good entry because now if you start to gain this 5, you're like, obviously you're in a great move. You gain above this thing is going to skyrocket, right? Because that confirms the hourly. So that was the actual, that's a really good rebuy here because if you gain that, you're juiced. You can create a 15 minute at 8 minutes. Otherwise, you're 15 minutes way up there. So you're still stuck in like a lower time frame constraint. You get this 5 minute, you can move past this target. You can hit this target again and then rebuy it. So you can go here to here like this, take another 50%, and then take that rate, take this back up. Obviously you wouldn't be using that, but you can take that. I think you do. I don't even think you'd exit here. I think actually you have to go look for the larger level. Okay, I'm catching up on chat now. Buy and sell after confirmation hold levels. Sure, if you want to do it, do it. Jude did a nice little 125xer. Nice, dude. I'll pay any amount of money for that keyboard. It's coming soon. Damn, you are gaining this 5 minute level. Oh man. So rejected, hourly held, interior trend in play. Yeah, dude, this is a good trade, man. This would have been the level. Oh, you did gain the 5. You're gaining it, right? Yeah, this thing's gonna boost. Shoot. Yeah, we did miss the rebuy on that. Maybe trend would have been really smart. That would have been a sexy little trade. Take the hourly, take the perfect scalp on it, and then take the trend and hit this for the swing trade. Yeah, that would have been nice, but yeah, whatever. Damn, that thing is sick. Yeah. Nice innovation. Thanks, man. Can't wait to get one. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Just whatever the like what it costs to make is what I'm selling it for. I think I make like $1 or something per keyboard. It's nothing. You can customize it if you want, but it does come with presets. Deliverable worldwide. So in about 10 days, I think is when it's going to go on sale. That's what we're aiming for. And we're going to do a group buy to make it cheaper for everybody. I have no clue the pricing yet. I'm thinking it's around 150, but I don't know. It could be 300. I don't know. It's like whatever the manufacturer tells me. I don't scale at all. Scaling is stupid. Dollar costing is dumb. Dollar costing just means you don't know how to buy and sell properly. Like scaling is so stupid. There's a level that gets hit, you play it. If you're right, then you make money. If you're wrong, you should get out of your trade. Cross leverage and scaling are the stupidest things anybody could do. Oh, it's not gaining the 5 actually, not yet. Dude, maybe failure. Y'all the gang for real, huh? Cool. Jack's actually right, y'all. Jack was right, dude. Do you guys want to see the trade? You've made 250%. Raj, dude, let's go, man. Yes. Don't be scared. Hold that long. You can't spook me, dude. Level spook you and then you react. So you are gaining this 5, dude. That's crazy. Gain that 5, man. That'll be huge for this move. How many screens you have? 2. Well, I have 3, but 1 is just for chat. 1 is over here. It's not even for chat. It's for like YouTube and stuff. I just use 2. You don't need more than 1 or 2 screens for trading. That trend was perfect. Trend was perfect. It's gaining the 5 and breaking the range. Yeah. The hourly holds, and now it's going to be a huge move up. Damn, dude. I wish I would have got in on this. The candle just opened, let it mature. Yeah, how does that feel being that wrong, Jack, when you hit the level to the target and then you're like, oh, just let it mature, and then it goes down to like an even better target. Meanwhile, you missed the scalp. How does that feel, Jack? I love you, Cotton. I love you, TSMG. Okay, so it did hit second target, right? Like, so 5 minutes to that. So that would have been second target take, second profit take here to here, right? Gains the 5, goes there. This is kind of what we were getting at. And then now it's going to like try to go back down and hold this 5. But I don't know if it can. I don't know if it can. Right now, it'll be working against trend interior. You don't need this. You don't need this. You can keep that. You can keep that. You don't need that. It doesn't really matter. I'm not in a long right now, so I don't really care what happens there. I know, right? Candle only 50 seconds. Well, anybody who said anything, chat, looks like a real dumbass now, since I took like the perfect exit on my trade with the perfect scalp profit take, and then it went down to the perfect level to the dollar again. So yeah, anybody in chat who's like trying to backseat trade looks like an idiot now. Sick trade, thanks, confused. Snag that, nice. When you took the first take profit, did you leave some wiggle room on the stop? I didn't even have a stop on, if you're asking me the truth. Third screen is for football and soccer. Yeah, exactly. You don't need more. All these like trading screens that people have, so useless, dude. You don't need them. Like, you see me trading with indicators on 100x? What you see on my screen is what I'm trading with. It's not like I have some secret setup. Like, oh, look at this, dude. Look at all these secret monitors. There's all, you guys can't see it. That was actually impressive. Thank you, Ricky. Don't leave home without a stop. I know, but you know, when you know, you know, dude. When you know, you know. I know how to manage my trades pretty well. I've been at this a while, so. They'll have those screens that look like pros. You guys want to see my setup here? Let me undo my camera. I don't know how far these cords stretch. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. There's YouTube, right? YouTube, the trading view, OBS. That's the setup. And I got like a nice desk and everything. And I got a great view of the outside there. You can see the mountains and the valley. You probably can't see it because like this is fried. Upside down view. Yeah, you can't see it. The sunlight's too high, but it's just like all mountains and valleys out there. And all my audio equipment here. I've got my Vox box and everything. That's it. Like, just, you don't see anything else, dude. It's just one screen. There's nothing but lines, dude. There's just nothing else here. Oh, and I got a pretty cool ceiling. It's like a 30-foot vaulted ceiling. Like, it's pretty neat. That is cool though. I will say that. That's cool. Like, there's the ground, there's the buildings outside, and then it's like, it's a pretty cool ceiling, so the ceiling's pretty cool too. This guy got 3 monitors, yo. All those screens, dude, fucking everywhere, and they can't even take spot trades and profits. Meanwhile, we're out here with a couple levels and lines and trends and taking 100x, dude. Should tell you something, right? You have the most insane, precise levels of any trader I've seen. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Joey. Devoted my life to this, so thank you. Very kind of you to say. You do all your charting on the exchange now? I do that sometimes too. Because you don't really need trading view, but yeah, it's better to have the trading view because the tool, at least it like saves your stuff. You didn't even show the trade gets because I'm not gonna like dual screen it because then I'd be switching back and forth between like this and this. I'd rather just have my thing on. I'd rather just be able to see both screens, so I just drag it over my OBS. All these people, they overcomplicate trading, man. All these people, they have like millions of monitors. They have all this stuff going on. It's not that hard. Everybody overcomplicates it. Confused says, Jack, what do you on about? I'm with Confused. Confused knows, dude. You're about to start butterfly effect too. Nice, dude. Yes, Eddie. Yes, dude. Start butterfly effect. Yeah. Got a nice ass house, bro. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's a bit of a house. It's a nice house. You'll get there, Eddie. Just keep doing my work, man. I have so much video. Where do I live in Canada? By the mountains. I have so much video stuff. It's crazy. I've been using OBS for music video production. Sound studio the past years. I take my sound like these are AKG2 mics. Like I'm not sure if you recognize the mic, but my mics are AKG2s. I have a Manley Vox box. I have an Apogee Symphony mixer. Like my audio setup alone is probably a solid 20K. Because I take my audio production extremely seriously. I'm not even a producer of music or anything like that. I just really want high quality audio. So I use a Symphony Apogee desktop. UI user audio interface, a Vox box. I have a Manley Vox box as my preamp, and then I have two AKG2s actually, in case I have like a guest ever. Like I have another AKG2 right here. So yeah, I take it pretty seriously, man. Audio is important to me. I like being a professional. I like having professional quality equipment and production, and having a good sound for my audience is extremely important to me. So I just spent like the 20K to have like a great setup. Even my mic arm is OC white. Like I don't know if you can see the red on it, but if you know like audio production, like I even use an OC white mic arm just because it's super important to me to be able to have that like my voice is what everybody hears. So where do I live in Canada? I'm in Calgary. The rack built into the desk is so nice. It's really nice. Yeah. Like I even have Furman line conditioners here, like really nice ones, a PC8, or P8 Pro C, sorry. Yeah. So like I'm all geared out on audio equipment. I love it. Looks like the Playboy Mansion. It's a nice house. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice house. It's a decent size. I remember there was one small documentary with this one big trader, quote unquote big, that had a room full of screens standing in the middle like he's the captain of the Enterprise. That is so fake, dude. Like anybody doing that's not really, you know what I mean? Setup tour now? No, absolutely not. I can tell you about my house if you have questions, but I'm not going to show my house. Can you process with levels be used on any product? Yeah, of course, dude. It's all universal. This stuff, I engineered this stuff off like 200-year-old stock market stuff. It's not like it's crypto only. Crypto just followed the same science. It's been used in the markets forever, right? Like I engineered this stuff off of 200-year-old chart stuff back from like the early 18 or like middle 1800s. So I was up 50%. Your science is insane. Manny, dude. Nice, man. Let's go. You think Polygon and Ether in the bottom? I don't know, dude. Just trade Bitcoin. It all follows Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's done moving down, they're done moving down. If Bitcoin's moving up, it'll move up. It all looks so silly now. It's so stupid how like these people, they put out this idea that it's like monitors and this and indicators and all this fancy crap, but really it's just a science that's been being used for 200 years in the markets. Data points. It was mathematicians and time scientists and data scientists who created the stuff 200 years ago. I just cracked it and put it into a readable modern form, and it's all been being used the same since. You used to run a Guitar Center? Yeah, man. Yeah, audio is so important. It's like it kind of becomes a love and a passion, right? Like audio production. So like any of my recordings, I have like no clicking, no popping. I've worked on my voice. I've taken like voice lessons. I don't have any semblance in my voice anymore. I don't do a lot of big breaths. So I have like a lot of breath control. I spent a solid year just doing like 2 hours a day of breathing exercises to get like a good sounding voice for a mic. So I'm glad I invested that time into it, just like holding your breath and doing different like diaphragm exercises and just expanding your internals. Like I did 2 hours a day, yeah, for like a year straight. I'm happy I did, because now I don't do that stuff, and you know I don't have any clicks and pops in my throat because I've done like a lot of like tongue exercising and stuff like that. Show the P&L. It was there, dude. What are you on about? Jack malfunctioning. Your teacher watched you make his weekly salary in a few seconds. Oh man, that's a feels bad. We're gonna be getting off stream soon here. I'm gonna be. Don't diss my calls if you're gonna scare people out of trade. Nobody's doing trade callouts here, dude. Nobody does trade callouts. Everybody's responsible for their own trades. If you think this is like a callout thing, it's not, dude. I had my level marked. If you took that trade and you lost money on it, that's on you. If the level failed, that's on you. It's up to you to take these levels. If I mark them on my chart and people say, hey, where are you taking a trade? This is where it is. If it loses money and you lose money, that's on you, dude. That's a you problem. Nobody's doing callouts here. This is not a callout channel. I don't mind sharing my targets and showing my trades, but this is not a callout channel. How dare you speak of BitBoy that way? Oh no, dude. How many bathrooms do I have in my house? Including the guest house? 9? Oh, that's pretty outdated. Just go through the levels 1 through 6. Don't worry about to say that go to future trading. Just go 1 through 6 in that order. I updated it a bit. How many square feet? Over 10,000? Over 10,000, under 20,000 square feet. Alberta, probably the best part of Canada. It's pretty good. Yeah. Saxophone player, diaphragm control is key. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially saxophone, for sure. That's a lot of like mouth and tongue work. Probably get really sore throats all the time. Banana chips are hype, dude. Banana chips are so hype. Is important to see a content creator giving importance to audio. I'm a mixing engineer for my church. It's so important. It's critical. It's my tool of communication. It's my voice. It's my tool. Like my mind and my voice are my tools, right? It's incredibly important. Yep. I'm not doing DXY today, no. I was going to, but... To be fair, I never showed my trade. Yep, you're getting removed off the channel. I literally was my target for the day. And from the first 2 minutes of the day, I had an order set here. You're fucking dumb, dude. Don't spread false news. Four-car garage? 5.5, I guess you'd call it. Technically, it would be a 6-car garage. Who needs 9 bathrooms? All-time favorite car? Probably an M. I love M's, but I just, yeah. That level was sick. Thank you, sir. I'm not doing a house tour. There's no shot that'll ever happen. So what are you guys yelling at Jack for? What did I miss in chat? Is Jack claiming that he called that level? Let's go see. Don't diss my calls. Yeah, you're gone. Don't take credit for my work if you're sitting here watching me and just regurgitating what I said. Jack's gone. Sorry, Jack. I tried. You had your chance. I literally had that level set from the first like few minutes of the stream. And even if I didn't, don't pretend. I don't care if you have the level set. Don't grandstand. Don't grandstand. Don't ego take. I showed the level. People want to take it. Take it. Don't be immature about it. Don't like grandstand, passive aggressive angle take. You want to be an ego pigeon, then go do it with your friends, not here. People are here to learn. Sorry, Jack. I don't pander to baby mentality. Yeah, I don't internet connection's kind of wonky right now. Just give this a minute here. They've been doing upgrades in my area lately, so like it's internet goes crazy once in a while. You sold your E60? Of course I know what that is. E60 is a M5, I believe. It's the old Gen M5s. I think that's what an E60 is. Yeah, I don't pander to baby me ego mentality. Like, people are here to learn, and if you're just gonna be like that, it's just like, yeah. Alex Rad, thanks, man. You have a goal when trading? It depends on what I'm doing that day. Ever own a supercar yet? Dude is so far gone. I tried to give him a chance, but like, don't, like, it's my channel. Don't come in here and tell me you said the level when I'm taking it on stream. Even if you did, it doesn't matter. Don't grandstand. It's just not a good look. You've done all the things. Should you join Patreon? You can. If you're in the Discord, it'll give you more access. The vault videos aren't going to help you on Patreon if you're at level 6. They're more like beginner level stuff. But at the same time, you know, you get more access to the Discord, which would be cool. Or you could just join the Discord for free. There's like a free version too. It's not a brag channel either. It's just not, it's just like, we're here to support each other and be professionals, you know. Like, I like to have fun for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. I love like ripping through chat and just making jokes and having memes and stuff like that. Like, I love that. Like, it's fun. It's content. That's very different than, you know, grandstanding and pulling like I called this level, I called that level, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's people are here to learn and have fun. So, you know, I try to produce a professional environment for people to still learn while having fun. Like, I'm not the person to ever wear a suit to a meeting. So of course I'm going to be edgy. It's my channel. I like to create content and I like to be here and have fun. It's exactly how I am in normal life too. I'm exactly like this around, you know, everybody I know in real life too. But at the same time, you know, we don't want to turn this into something where it's like, okay, well, it's like, oh, I did this, you did that, I did this. We're just here to support each other and all get better and all make money. It's not a me system, 1-1-1, me versus you. It's like, let's get better, learn the science, and then we can all be rich. Not like, and it's all free too. So like, why, you know? It's not this like, well, I called this. Like, you want to go join another community if you want to have people pat you on the back when you enter a good trade. We're just all here to learn and have fun. Dream job as a kid? I don't remember, to be honest. Cool thumbnails, thanks, man. Simon or Simone, whichever one. Thank you. Do that. I'm gonna read chat and then I'm done for the day. Trading viewer exchange. It's the same chart. Intermediate guitarist. They all report the same data. If you haven't joined the BitGet link, it's on the screen right here. It is a crazy link with a lot of benefits, 20% trading fees. Like I have a whole thing coming out. I'm going to release a video about it. If you haven't joined it, join it, because it's really insane the work I've been doing with them to get people like these discounts and these special bonuses and stuff. And we're doing some giveaways to that link and things like that. So just to mention it right now, if you haven't joined the BitGet link, join it, because this thing is crazy. It's not like any other link online. It actually has like a lot of cool systems on it. You can read about it in the Discord. I don't want to get into a big like BitGet thing, but if you haven't joined it, join it. Ever come to Vegas? Not really. Pay to learn. I have mentorship on Patreon, but I'm closing that soon. I won't be doing mentorship soon. So like if you want it, it's there for now, but we'll be stopping that soon. You know, I just want everybody to learn. So I just try to keep that out of the community, you know. I don't even know what /biz is. Do you post on? I don't even know what that is. Everything's on my flow page that I have. The discount is insane. Yep. Not a school to show who's first. Team moves together. Yep. %20 is no joke. Yep. Thanks for what you're doing, Cotton. Big respect. Yep. Awesome. I just hope some people took this trade. Maybe you guys are still in it, guys and gals. Maybe you're still in it and you just wanted the longer trade. I took my profits. Just happy that people are able to come here and chill out and print, right? Print some money. We just come, chill out, stream, print. I'm stopping the stream in like 2 minutes here. Yeah, be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. MDT. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the day today. We avoided a lot of bad trades in here, which would not have been correct. And we did get the proper trade on the day. And now if this hourly stabilizes, you know, you're obviously going to have a bigger move up here. We did miss the rebuy. It happened way too fast. I took a second away to breathe from the trade without being able to get into it. And it just happened like that. BitGet versus Binance. BitGet's better. BitGet's the future. Stay on Binance if you want, but everybody who trades in my community trades on BitGet because everybody knows how good it is. Plus the system I created where you get 20% into your account every day is insane. It's insane. It's a reason to use BitGet alone. It's the only system in the world like that. You get 20% of your money back sent to your account every day. So even if you're a break-even trader, you're profitable. You could be break-even and you can create a salary off of it. It's a very unique system that I set up to support my community. It's something that I created that I would have wanted for myself when I was trading like constantly all the time back in the day. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Like getting 20% back into your account at the end of every day is absolutely nuts. There's nothing like it out there. And then there's also bonuses coming in. There's a special one coming in the next day or two. So if you're on it, you're going to get it. If you're not, sorry, but you need to be on it, trading, active account. Yep, there's going to be some nice drops. I'm going to be doing some giveaways for people on that link. Just it's like a really cool, I can't talk about a lot of the other stuff, but there's a lot of reasons to be on it. I don't answer friend requests on Discord. I delete them all. I get probably 50 to 100 friend requests a day. I just X them all. If you're trying to get into the Discord, you have to verify your account, which means you have to allow DMs because the verification bot will DM you. If you don't get a DM, leave the server, rejoin it with the same link. Make sure your DMs are on. The verification link will send to you. Simple process. Cheers, everyone. See you tomorrow, 10 a.m. MDT. It's not 25% is not better than the BitGet. And that's if you pay with BNB, and BNB costs a lot of money. This is just like a flat fee. BNB costs a lot of money. It's 100% not better. I would not buy BNB, which is like an accelerated asset that has a value that's tied to going up or down, and burn that to pay for a trading fee just to save money. You're paying money. It's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. You're better off with like flat discount structure. VIP is not all it's cracked up to be. especially since you have to back end it by supporting the cycle of BNB. It's a really shitty system. It's really brain dead. It makes no sense, and it's beneficial for the exchange. Okay, see you later, everybody. Cheers.